What's up, everybody? I hope you all had a great weekend as it quickly comes to an end. So sad, I know. I am the sports judge. Thanks for checking out the channel. Well, the national championship is set. I'm pumped up for this matchup. Two powerhouses, and only one will be crowned a national champion. This is going to be fun and exciting. As we all know, one game to win it all, which means anything gives. Anything can happen. Great matchup. It's been easy work for UConn, but I think facing a team like Purdue, this won't be a cakewalk. Only one game remains in the men's college basketball season. We got two locomotives on a collision course. That's what we got here. We got ourselves a treat. It's a heavyweight battle as Purdue and UConn will go toe to toe. We couldn't ask for anything better. The two top teams all year long. This is the matchup we wanted. We got it. We got our wish. Two great coaches, Matt Painter and Dan Hurley, a pair of marquee big men in Purdue's 7'4" Zach Edey, the two-time national player of the year, and then of course UConn 7'2" Donovan Clegan, a battle of the giants, and I think it's great for college basketball. The college basketball world anticipated a potential UConn-Purdue battle in the national championship game. UConn and Purdue have clearly been the two best teams in the country the last 2 years. And I think it's just great for the game to get two top teams playing Monday night. We usually don't get what we want. We usually don't get a matchup like this. We finally got it. I think they match up pretty well. I'm pulling for UConn because I picked them to win it all. I penciled them in the Final Four. I called it earlier before the tournament even started. But this is the final test. The final test is facing a very good Purdue team that features a 7-foot giant in Zach Edey. You can call it a comeback season for Purdue, a team that rediscovered or recovered from one of the wildest NCAA tournament upsets. For UConn, you can call it an unprecedented run of greatness, as they are on the cusp of defining greatness as they pursue back-to-back titles, just one win away. I will remind you that UConn got everything. Great guard play, defense, a top-heavy offense, scoring, size, and athleticism to disrupt. Purdue's attack, they can attack you and they can make you uncomfortable. We got to see Stephon Castle do his thing. He was absolutely amazing from what we saw from him, so I like that. I think Purdue will do fine. I think there's a chance UConn can make Edey uncomfortable, and we got to see what Stephon Castle can do. He was a huge two-way impact. You can look at other games and say he hasn't always been assertive offensively. Alabama tried to dare him to shoot, but Castle didn't take the bait and attacked early and often. He had 13 points in the first half to lead all scorers. You have to like what you got from him. Castle drove confidently to the basket, made tough floaters, and even cashed in a pair of threes. And as a result of that, UConn was able to withstand a slew of Alabama threes. Stellar performance in the Final Four win, highlighted with his versatility, toughness, and athleticism, along with his relentless defense. Castle's display raises his draft stock as a potential top 10 pick. UConn's defense was lights out. You should heavily consider putting Castle on Purdue's Braden Smith. He is their best on-ball defender, and his size gives point guards issues. The blueprint for Purdue to beat UConn should be what Alabama did. Force Castle and Newton to beat you from three. And a lot of Zach Edey, of course. NC State had no answer for Zach Edey's towering height. All night, Edey lofted hook shots over Burns and into the basket. In order to win or to beat UConn, Edey has to play a cleaner game, though. It was not a clean game for him. He committed 5 turnovers, mostly dropping the ball low and into the range of digging double-team defenders. And I also think you have to run Edey off screens and shoot from outside against a team as tall and athletic as UConn. And boy, did Purdue do a great job taking DJ Burns out of the game. I mean, that was stupendous. Everything went through DJ Burns during NC State's run, unlikely run in this tournament. So when you take a guy like that away, then you're not nearly as effective. And Purdue knew that. They knew that. And so this was a game that felt a lot different for Burns as Purdue made him uncomfortable. NC State got steamrolled a bit. It was an amazing run, but Purdue was just too big, too strong, and athletically better all around. Purdue's defense was absolutely terrific. They played DJ Burns man to man. I thought they did a good job of pressuring the basketball. I was really impressed with Purdue just controlling the tempo of the game. That was very impressive to me. And now it's going to be interesting to see, because we know UConn can speed the game up and try to get Zach Edey tired. But Zach Edey said after the game he was not tired at all. He played 40 minutes in this game. And as we know, UConn gives you a variety of looks. Like, they can play you fast or they can slow it down. You're going to see Dan Hurley and UConn try to speed up the game and get Zach Edey tired. At the end of the day, UConn is deeper and way more athletic. They're the perfect example of a team having it all, from perimeter scoring, defense, interior scoring, a rim protector, length, coaching, and three-point scoring. UConn runs on opportunity. They capitalize on mistakes and turnovers. They can dominate the boards. They are battle-tested and love to be doubted. I think they'll be too much for Purdue. Execution at an elite level, their unselfish ways is second to none, not a weakness. UConn will be crowned back-to-back champions on Monday night. It should be a great game. Can't wait for it. I am hyped up. It will be the final game of the college basketball season. We are in for a good one, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll talk very soon. I'll be back. I have a lot of content for you guys today. It should be a lot of fun. Talk to you guys very soon. Don't forget, before I get out of here, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys. Peace.